he's like, you guys need to be nicer to Maddie. And I'm like, we're not mean to Maddie. We're not mean to her. I'm like, but she's says mean things, and then Cass just doesn't sit there and take it. She just like says something.
But you were going in circles, like he doesn't get it. He keeps going in circles. He keeps going back to, we could explain it to him and he'll just say, oh, the girl from the season are catty. That's not the point.
Yeah.
That's not the point.
I know.
She is Maddie and she's never going to change her personality, and we do sit there and we are polite to her. We do take it and we do everything we're supposed to do. So just a little acknowledging that, not just like diss to the ground.
Okay,
like,
this is what my perspective on Maddie has been since I came in this house. It's just, if she's mean to you, don't be nicer to her, but just keep being nice to her.
Yeah.
Because then at the end of the day, all you can say is like, I have been nice to her this entire time. She says mean comments and I don't say anything back, or whatever. I know that it's hard to not be sassy back.
Kelsey, have I not been doing that?
You have. I know you have.
Like, and that's all I've been doing.
And I've seen it. You just have to keep doing it, because...
And I will keep doing it. I know how to act. This is a game, and I'm not playing emotionally.
Well, and then at the end of the day, if she still hates you, then you can say, like, I've been nothing but nice. So, like, I don't really understand, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, that's what I was saying. I'm like, I'm not going to give her a reason to hate me. I'm just going to continue to be nice. And then if she still hates me, then it's like, well, that's her issue.
I love you for that, and I'm doing the exact same thing though.
I know.
If you ever see me being sassy, tell me. Be like, hey, that was sassy. But the thing is,
you just have to understand that he's not trying to be a dick. He's just trying to look out for you. He really is.
I get that, but he won't. It's Jared's way or the highway. All like he doesn't even. And I'm just sick of his attitude, because all last week when you weren't here, it was like it's.
You also need to understand that last week, it was the Dallas thing. You wanted Dallas to say, right. But you need to understand that just as Maddie looked at you and said you were her target, Dallas looked at him and said that he was Jared's target.
So he has to understand where I was coming from.
And Dallas has won. And Dallas won 2 POVs.
She won an HOH. She hasn't competed. It doesn't matter. He should know where I'm coming from. It's the brothers that didn't have any reason to go against Jared. I had an actual reason, because the way Dallas went after him, she came after me.
Yeah, I know. I get it. I feel like last week you guys were just on 2 completely different sides.
Which is fine. If we're going to work together, he has to get over that and move forward. If he cannot, I'm not working with him. I'm not working with him. Like,
yes, you are. Stop.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
But he needs a fucking reality check. He does.
I know. I feel like you guys are just like not understanding each other, and I feel like
no, I am understanding. I'm not a person that's my way and that's it. I could look at everyone, see where their point of view is, put myself in people's shoes, and I do that with him. I say, I totally understand where you're coming from. I get why you're mad at me. I went against you, and I get your point of view where he won a bunch of challenges. He is a strong player. I get all of that.
Yeah.
I get that, and I get why you'd be mad at me for voting against you. I get where you are coming from.
Yeah.
He would never be able to voice those words out of his mouth. I get where you are coming from, Cassandra. And if he did say that, it would be forced, because you told him to say that. And I know that.
I didn't tell him to say anything. I just said, this is where Cass is coming from. He's a boy. And so then when he's sitting there like watching like 2 girls at it, and he knows that I've heard.
But that's what I hate about this season. When I talked to Emmett, and he said to me one-on-one, he was like, this is a catty season.
I know.
I am not a part of that, though. I have been nice to every single girl in this house. When Lavita was being so rude to me, I would just sit there and be calm and just say nice comments back, where even Dallas was like, I have so much respect for Cassandra after. I've never sunk to their level. To have someone on my team that I always see where he's coming from, even in that situation where she was rude to me and I just said, ooh, okay. And when I did the battery change and I was one-on-one with Maddie, and I said, I'm sorry if I was being annoying. Like, I know, because I'm thinking to her level. I'm not being catty towards her. She is catty well, and I just take it. And I've been taking it, and I will continue to take it for the next 42 days in this house.
I know, and I'm
so
in the same,
I-
and I'm in the same boat. Like I get where you're coming from because
You do the same thing. We are in the exact same boat. We deal with her the same.
right.
It would, and this is just going to keep going in circles. Jared will never see where we're coming from. We will always see where Jared is coming from. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
I'm not working against Jared. I'm now working with Jared always. We'll always have a consecutive decision.
Right.
We'll always work together as a group until we're final.
Right.
You know, finals, whatever it is. I'm not even going to argue with him because he will not ever see where I am coming from.
I think that's the thing. Is like I think that you guys.
It's not you guys, it's him.
Yeah.
He doesn't see where us girls, catty girls in this house are coming from.
I know. Just know that he's not like he does mean well. He's not trying to make you mad. He's not trying to like get in the middle of anything.
I know, I would just wish that
And he is.
he was mature enough and wise enough and could put himself in other people's shoes and stop being on that narrow mind. And that's all I'm asking. All I'm asking.
I know.
And I'm not asking, and I don't want to ask him for anything because he has done so much for me. But there's a point where I can't take it anymore because last week when you weren't here, you don't know all the shit that it's the last girl left had to take from all those boys being like, yeah, this is Katie's season. You guys are all the same. Blah, blah, blah.
Trust me, I know.
We're not.
I was getting that.
Kelsey wasn't the same. I wasn't the same. That's why me and Kelsey were friends in this house.
Yeah.
We were the only two girls that were positive and happy. And even Tim said that to me. Because they're the only two girls that are positive and happy and don't sink to their level. And he said, that's why I work with you, Cassandra, because you don't sink to their level. When I've seen Addie attack you, even this morning when she came to my batteries, she was a little bitch to me. And I was like, oh, thanks for batteries.
Yeah.
I'm always positive. And for him to say that comment, especially in front of other people, I won't fucking stand for it. I won't. And I will continue to have that same response I had to him if he wants to continue being a jackass like that.
Right, I know. I think that maybe you guys should just kind of like take your space today, realize that he is trying to do what's best for you.
I do see all that, and I've told you I see all that. I see how much he does for me. I do see that.
And he
Not that I don't see that. I do see that. I see how much he does for me. And how much he has my back. That's not the issue.
I know.
I don't want to even acknowledge any issues because he does do so much for me. But he also has to see
Where you're coming
where
from.
I'm coming from. If it's a team thing, because this isn't the Jared Alliance. If it is, let's just call ourselves the Jareds.
It's not. Trust me, it's not. You know that. You
No,
know
I
it.
know. But you and me have always not sunk to those other girls' levels in this house. And if he wants to categorize us with that, I will continue to have the same response that I've had
I know.
towards him. Because I won't put up with this shit. I won't.
I know. I think that you guys should, just take some time, try and, what happened. I talked to Jared. He knows, like, I was there in the room. I was standing up for you because I do.
Thank you. I know you always do because I know you are in the same position.
Yeah.
But last week when you were in here, it was every single minute of the day. You guys just have to be nice to each other. That's why you guys are all going out one by one. No, me doesn't never take that level. And I've figured all week and listened and blah, blah, blah. It's continuing and it's just really, it's disrespectful. And it's disrespectful to everyone watching to see that these boys in this house can't even recognize they just think, oh, all girls are catty.
Well, and the shitty thing is I do think that a lot of the cattiness does stem from Maddie.
Yeah. It does.
And like we just react. I don't know. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Jared was just trying to look out for you. He doesn't think that you're a catty bitch. He doesn't. And no, he doesn't. He they're boys. They just don't get it.
I know that, and that's why I took it all week last week. And I
Yeah.
continued to understand, and you're dumb little boys. I get it.
I don't know. You know he loves you.
Thank you for standing up for me. I know you have to stand up for yourself too, because I'm sure he says the exact same thing to you. Oh, you girls. Like, it's comments like that. It's like, no, it's not us girls. It's a couple girls in this house
Yeah.
that caused all of it.
Yeah.
And we continue to be positive and nice to those girls. That's who we are.
Yeah. And that's just
So don't
and that's just
put us in their category.
That's just us taking the higher road.
Mm-hmm.